Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Tau Virtual and XLM price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We start with Tau here on the 4 hours chart where we still have our impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 1 or a wave A, followed by an impulse here. And obviously that this correction is going to be a zigzag due to the impulse where we might have an ABC towards the downside. We're still looking here, of course, invalidation of the bullish in case we were continuing toward the upside. The wave 4 has interfered with the zone 1, meaning invalidation. And we don't have, of course, continuation currently for higher. We're looking for a wave C definitely to hit for the wave 2 here and around, of course, the 0.618, 0.786 Fibonacci level for wave 2 here. And potentially it can be, of course, a wave, a wave B in case we are in ABC towards the upside. And that because, of course, of the daily count that we are looking at in this next, of course, minute. But basically, this can be, of course, a ABC zigzag to hit exactly with a kind of a reaction is required for higher. Now, in case we are in a wave B, that is still, of course, a possibility for potential triangle here, but very low case scenario because of the impulse here. But still, of course, worth to test it, of course. On the daily chart, we are looking for Tau here for something interesting, which is, of course, bullish scenario in all case, because, of course, the direction first of the market is upward, where you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 wave A or a wave 1, followed by a triangle A, B, C, D, E, and we're looking at this impulse to unfold for higher prices. Another possibility is a finished ABC or WXNY, and you're looking to another larger impulse as a 1 2, and another 1 2 is unfolding here 3 4 5 towards the upside as an A, B, and a C, of course. In this case scenario, I'm looking for a target 1 to 1 fib level at least as a potential A, B, and a C here, where we might hit the $714 in an impulse 1 2 3 4 5, but we still, of course, need to finish this wave 2 internally. In case we are in a wave C, we might, of course, reach a little bit higher here and confluence $900 can be, of course, a potential target. So these are the possibilities for Tau. I don't see any kind of a bearish scenario unless, of course, we take this low. This is a bear market, of course, here, but it's still very far since the direction in, of course, in larger 1 2 and also on the micro level, another 1 2 is unfolding toward the upside. That was it for Tau. Let's move for virtuals. On virtuals, we are looking also at the daily here, where we might have a 1 2 3. The wave 4 can still be unfolding here at different scenarios, or it can be, of course, a three waves up as a wave A, and this is a very deep wave B. And regarding the time here for wave 2 as alternations, this is a very large wave 4, which is, of course, reduce the possibility for wave 4, give higher possibility for wave B. This wave B can unfold here as a potential ABC since, of course, this wick took the low. We cannot really consider again a triangle. I think that this might be kind of like a complex structure potentially as well. Can be very likely. And yeah, and this this can be, of course, a correction as WXNY as well. Yeah, so the WXNY can be also a potential scenario, and the triangle that it might unfold here is a wave Y, meaning a triangle in this shape can unfold here potentially for a wave Y somehow as a potential wave A, where you see, of course, leading diagonal, B and a C given there, and then having a C, D, and a E, and then moving toward the upside, of course, for virtuals. So we're gonna arrange a little bit probably here in this area to fill this wick. We need another structure, of course. Can be, of course, by finishing this kind of an impulsive wave, even as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 can be very likely. However, on the lower time frame, we can see clearly that we have a triangle formation here. This triangle formation is, of course, very likely a wave 4 after a potential 1, 2, wave 3 given, and the wave 4 is still unfolding A, B, C, D, and a E. And then it might drops, of course, for lower still in a wave 5, in a wave C here. So that case scenario, of course, this might finish an impulse downward after, of course, finishing here on the daily, as we mentioned, a potential A, B, and a C, and this impulse can finish a wave C. So we might start to see, of course, higher prices once this, of course, a triangle is finished and unfold the wave 5 downward. We might see, of course, something to move toward the upside. Yep, so this is regarding virtual. Let's move for XLM on the daily as well. For XLM, we are looking here at the trend toward the upside as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1 or wave A, W, X, and a Y, followed by an impulse. Now, after this impulse, we see kind of like a deep correction again, which it might be, of course, again, this potential scenario that we mentioned also previously can be an ABC in a wave 2 here, and then moving toward the upside. Of course, can be a W, X, and a wave Y. The wave Y can be a triangle here, and also moving toward the upside. And that because the low has been taken, all what you need right now is simply a structure to fill, of course, this ABC or W, X, and a Y, I would say. So internally on the 4 hours chart, we are looking also at two potential scenarios here to finish up this wave, which it might be, of course, here after a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also can be a leading diagonal, so we gotta be careful. It can be a wave A, and it can be unfolding a wave C after a wave B. Here, the wave C is double 1, 2, wave 3. You are in a triangle as well. The same as for virtuals in a wave 4 here, and then looking for a wave 5 downward. Unless, of course, it's gonna be a double for 5 as well. We're gonna see this later on if this is going to unfold like that. But yeah, step by step, of course, we're gonna see what's gonna happen over there. Now, in case that we are in a leading ending diagonal here, can be the first wave 5 in a wave 3 finished here, rebound, and then having, of course, a wave 4 over there, and then having another wave 5 downwards. By all means, of course, we have two possibilities still, of course, over there to unfold. Can be something like that, of course, to finish an A, B, and a C, and then start the move toward the upside. Yep, so this is also the same scenarios. We need simply to fill, of course, the gap here because we have a very long sideways range as a wave A, and you need kind of like the same for a wave C after a very fast wave B here, and of course, a very fast drop, taking the liquidation, but of course, not having a suitable structure here to move toward the upside yet. These are the updates for TAO, for XLM and Virtual. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.